Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to another ride around, and here on Buzzing Pattaya today I'm going to take you on a journey. I'm going to show you quite a few things actually. It should be quite interesting, to be honest with you. It's away from all the city centre. We're over here on the east side of Pattaya, but I'm going to go a different route. I'm going to go around some of the back alleys and streets and just show you places that are under development and all these kind of things. Just really give you a feel for what's going on away from all the nightlife and the city vibes. So now, if you're not sure where we are, let me have a look around. Incidentally, on the map, I'll just spin this around. On the map, what I'm going to do is, people keep saying to me, mate, we need better information on your map, because all I do is I give you a starting point. So that over there, that is the start of Pattaya. Obviously there is Sukhumvit Road in all its glory. And if we head over this direction, that will take you up to Jomtien. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to put some numbers in the map. So, well, not in the map, sorry, when we're riding around. So I'm going to say, right, okay, this is location point 1, and then we'll do a bit, I'll say location 2, we'll do a bit, etc, etc. So hopefully you can just quickly load those Google locations that I'll put in the description below, and at least it'll give you a bit better idea as to where the hell I am. Right, so I'm going to get on my motorbike. We're going to travel probably, I don't know how far we're going to go today, quite a way actually, to be honest with you. So we'll have a good ride around, and I don't know, let's go see what this is all about today. All right, so let's do this. And yes, before you ask me, I am riding around one-handed, and I know, but hey, listen, you know, I'm just bringing you the best I can with the resources I have available. And people say about putting a helmet cam on and stuff like that, but then I can't see what you're seeing. And the last thing I want to be doing is talking about something that's not in visual. So anyway, bear with me guys, we're off, let's do this. Now, this is a back street, this leads up towards the railway line. We're going to go straight over the railway line, well, not literally. Well, we are actually literally going to go straight over the railway, but not when there's a motorbike, when there's a train coming. And sadly, just up here is a crematorium. And I've had the unfortunate pleasure now of 3 times in the years I've been here, having to come here. And yeah, so if you do lose somebody or a close friend or a member of family, that's where you're going to find yourself going to, in there, where they burn the body. And yeah, and I'll tell you what's really weird, if I'm being honest, is right opposite is a school. So you imagine as a young kid, you're sat in your classroom there, and suddenly the chimney starts, and you know, the chanting and the prayers and everything, and you know that obviously someone across the road there is being burnt as they've passed away. I don't know, is that a bit of a surreal thing to show young children? I don't know. Maybe it's good to keep them in reality. I really don't know. Anyway, but there you go. So that's, we got the school and we got the crematorium. So we're going to turn left here, and now we're going to go up onto the railway line. Now, you're never likely to come this way, guys, to be honest with you. I'll put location 1 will be when we get to Khao Noi. This is just a scenic route for you to have a look at, see what's going on here, see how many people try to run me off the road. And I'll tell you what, this area here, where you go across these roads, they are just fraught with danger, as you're about to see in a second. It's just a case of do I go, don't I go, do I go, don't I go? Oh my good God, there's a car coming at me. All right, and then we've got the same situation over here. So this guy's going to cut, he's going to go the way I want to go. Right, go on son, there you go. Look, 2 cars in front of him, and he's like, yeah, I'll have a go. Man, and there, look, this guy here, he's coming out the wrong way. Oh, I told you, it all goes on over here. And then of course on these roads, I'll show you some better examples later on, but there's a lot of sand on these roads, particularly over this side of the city. It's treacherous on a motorbike. A nice little funky coffee shop there, look at that. How cool is that? Oh, I love it. You know, I love these little things. You know, people, they set up their little coffee stalls, their little beer bars, and it really is lovely. If my wife was down here more often, we'd go and sit in places like that. I love those little things, they're great. I really do. So we're now going to head over now, we're heading across, we're heading up towards Soi Khao Noi, and there you go, look, big housing developments now. This one's been going on for a long time, to be truthful. I don't know how much completion it is or how close to completion it is. When I come down here of an evening, sometimes I'm cutting across, going back into town, Never normally a huge amount of lights on, although saying that, look, there you go, there's another coffee shop. And I guess, well, yeah, it seems there are a few more people living in these there. Yeah, that's a name and a half, isn't it? Where do you live? I live in Whiztown. Whiztown. Where do they get these names from? But as you can see here, this is very sparse, no occupation there at all. I wonder where they get the name from. Where do you live? I live in Whiztown. I don't know. There you go. Health and safety at its best. I love it. I love it. I can imagine, you health and safety executives out there, you guys that are involved in health and safety, you must have a nightmare when you come out here. You must walk around shaking your head continually thinking, oh my good God. And what's nice is you see little like shanty style houses here. Look at that. Look at that. That's how, I don't know, guys. When you live in London like I used to, it's all about show what a big house you got, show how fast your car is, how much money do you earn, all that bollocks. And out here, look, they live a very happy existence in next to nothing. And that's the one thing I've got to say that Thailand has really, really re-educated me on, and that's about attitude in life. Oh, hello, you're going to T-bone me, my love. Right, so it's telling you here that this road is closed. So in true Thai fashion, I'm going to ignore that, and we're going to go over there and we're going to work our way through the end there. They're doing a lot of roadworks over here at the moment. Huge amount. You're going to see some more of this in a bit. But yeah, they're doing a lot. But no, going back to what Thailand's taught me. In the 10 years I've lived out here, I was very, very materialistic back in London. I put my hand up to that. I had a nice car, big house, lots of money, blah, 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 blah. All materialistic bollocks. And then when I came out here, obviously, when you're out in the environment that we go out partying, it is all about money, of course it is. Some nice boats there, look, they haven't seen water for a while. But the fact is when you get away from the city centre here, when you start to have a real existence here, as in like you live up in the villages, or you settle down to a real world's existence rather than a party animal, it really does come home to you just how materialistic we tend to be. And I'm so guilty of that. When I first came out here, I was so guilty. I'm not saying anything bad against you guys. I was probably one of the worst when I was back in London. But there you are. See, so that's what I mean. The road's closed, but everyone just ignores the signs and keeps going anyway. Okay, so we're on Kau now. Oh, there we go. You're gonna. All right. Now we're heading up. So if you look on now, we'll call this location 1 on the map now. This is location 1. We're heading up now to Soi Khao Noi. And when we get up there, we'll call that location 2. And on the bar on the left here, the True Blues Aussie bar. I believe now the owner's changed hands. I've been in there a few times. Actually really nice. That's it, my love. You come out in front of me. Don't worry about it. You just crack on. Thank you very much. Now in England, and probably around the world, people be like, you idiot, you're not even stopping. And here it's just like, you know what, you just crack on, no worries. And if you go up there, I'll tell you what I will do. See that green hill in front of us up there? You can walk up the top of that. I won't do it today, but I will go. It's a beautiful viewpoint, beautiful viewpoint. I did do it probably 2 years ago now. So we're heading up now towards the top of Soi Khao Lo. We're going to go to the top of Khao Lo with the junction of Khao Noi here. And what we'll do is we'll turn left. I'll take you all around the back streets. Then we'll head up the main area, up round by Atara Patana School. Then we'll come up the back end through where all the bars are on Khao Noi. And then we'll head down Khao Noi to the very end to the railway. And then that will conclude today's video. But if nothing else, at least you get to see how we really exist over this side. It really is, as you're seeing already, a completely different world to that of the city centre. Very few hotels. Our nightlife is probably about 10% of what it is in Pattaya at its busiest peak. And right, so here we are. So this is location 2. There's Kasha Gym, and we're here. We're going to go down the back streets here. So there's Pasha and the dark side. Dark side is relatively new. Good fun in there. Nice pool table. And one thing, sadly, the BC Rock Bar here. So sad that she's actually gone, done and dusted. Lovely lady. Never really got going, to be honest with you. She had about 4 or 5 girls, and just never really got going, which was a shame. And you see these style of houses here, you know, you can rent one of these houses here for about 8,000 baht a month, something like that. The old masonry, the old stoneworks. But like I say, around this side, and here again, this place, now this is a bit of a weird one. They opened up, and then look, you see all the big padlocks and the electricity bills. That's a sign that they've not paid their bills, and they've been shut down. But I don't know why they shut down. I mean, it was going all guns a-blazing, and they never actually really opened. This is what I mean, that's sand on the road. Be very careful on these road, guys. They'll have you off in a nanosecond. And if you have got children, young children, there's a kindergarten there, the Baan Kruja. And we're going to head now. We're heading right round the back, so this is a long, windy road. Takes you down round by the back of between where are we? Between Naklua Road and Kautalo. Takes you between there. And we're just going to head down. And I'll tell you what, just up ahead here, when we go around this corner here, just up, see, look, more roadworks down there. I'm not sure what they're doing. But anyway, when you come up here, there's a dip in this road here. I don't think you can see it. You'll see it as we get closer. And it catches so many people out. They come down here, not really realising, looking ahead, give it a bit of a warp factor 3, speeding up, and then suddenly, as you're going to see right now, it's a considerable dip. Look at this, look. And if you're not expecting it, it catches you by surprise. And before you know, I've seen quite a few people come off. It really can be quite treacherous. And in true Thai road condition standards, there are no warning signs. The only warning sign you got is when you're off. And that used to be a city dump there, but now all the evergreens growing over the top of it. I guess in years to come that will turn into a housing estate, I suppose. You can see here, look, some more houses. Look, a lovely little bungalow style villa. Nice. I live in a villa style house back home up in Karat. When I first got seriously involved, I did actually get a 2-story house, purpose built. But anyway, enough said about that, on the basis that, as you know, I don't live there anymore. I don't own it anymore. Happy birthday. Yep, I've been there, done it, got the t-shirt and paid the price. All right, so we're heading over towards JB's now, and we'll call that, in fact, actually we'll call, I don't know what location I'm up to now, shit. Have we done 1 and 2 already? Oh, well, let's say location 3. Let's call, where I'm gonna get JB's, we'll call JB's location 3. And look at the road, look at this sand. See this sand? That will have you off in an absolute split second. It really is bloody awful. And it ain't much easier riding around with one hand. Oh, so take one for the team. Now what they do have around this area, see here, look, lovely little beer chalets in there, really nice. But the place I do want to show you is over here. Let me pull over, let this car pass. Let's go over here. All right, so there, that is JB's there. And go in, say hello, really nice, friendly. And you can see for yourself there, that's the price of having fun over here, living on the east side of Pattaya. Not bad, eh? 59 and 79. All right. So that was location 3 we're going to go for. And there's lots more chalet stuff, barbecues being built here. It's a good sign. Good sign things are changing. And we're going to turn right here. Look at that lovely little coffee shop. Look at that. Nice. And there's suggestions over there in the corner, that grey building, and has a very, very good reputation for the food here in the city, particularly over east side here. It's very, very popular. All right, so we're going to now head up. We're going to head up towards the bottom or the end of Kautalo. So we're about halfway through now, and at night time this street's very, very well illuminated. Lots of pleasant lighting going on, as you can see above. Thing I don't get, now this is weird, right? What is going on here, guys? Right, I want to ask you this question because I can't work it out. So there you go, there is a laundrette. And there are cars there, and if you don't know anything about Thailand, you'll soon know when you come over here, the price of cars here is through the roof. Astronomical. So the point being is you can afford to buy a car. Why in God's name can't you afford to get a washing machine and do your laundry at home? Why come out here to sit in the heat and do your laundry? That to me just doesn't make any sense. Unless I've completely missed what's a glaringly obvious point. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of places like this, a lot of these laundrettes. I just don't get it. If you can afford a car and a house, surely you want a washing machine. I've got one in my condo, I've got one in my home. I couldn't think of being living around without being able to wash, put your clothes in. I don't know. Someone shed some light on it for me, educate me. I've never claimed to be intelligent, so it's probably a glaringly obvious reason. Let's just bypass my small but very simple mind. Now, what isn't small and isn't simple is, look at that. There you go, another new development. Experience architecture designed. What's it? Smart operation with the home automation system. Oh, I don't know what that is. Look, you've got the Pride, the Hyde, the Infinity. It's called the Infinity. Okay, Infinity Pattaya. Looks nice though, doesn't it? And I'll tell you what, I was talking to a guy the other day. I'm going to bring the video to you next month when he's back. He's at the golf and do some stuff first, and he's going to show me where there are multi-billion developments coming to the city on the outskirts, not on the inside, but on the outskirts of the city. Multi-billion dollar investments. And I'm quite looking forward to doing it, to be honest with you, because the stuff he showed me, the plans and the projections of what they're going to do, quite frankly, is mind-blowing. And it just reiterates the point that we are changing here. The whole of Thailand, or particularly the eastern corridor here, it is all changing. Grand park, exclusive villas, big old boys in there, I can tell you. And here you go, look, there's another one of those laundrettes. Yeah. Why would you sit there? I don't know. Help me out. Help me out, because I really, honestly have no idea. And here's the Pattaya International School. We've got a few international schools out here, but they are not cheap, guys. If you are coming out here with a family, and look at this land expanse. See what I mean about the developments that are coming here? Look, massive area there. Big area. But yeah, going back to the schooling. Private schooling out here is very expensive. You're talking, I think Regents off the top of my head, and don't quote me on this, don't hold me on this, just going by memory, but I think Regents is about 100,000 baht. Look at that, look, coming out, she's got a little kid on the bike there, she's just coming out and pulls out and makes her have to go back. Are you for real, sweetheart? Seriously? Come on. Right, yeah, it's a couple of hundred, it's about 100,000 baht every term, it's about 4 terms a year, so it's 10 grand a year. All right, so location number, I don't know what we're up to now. We're going to call this one 4.5 in case I've done 4 already. This is Caltula. I'm not going to do these locations anymore. I've got myself in a right muddle. Anyway, this has been the road that they've just recently revamped, resurfaced, all these drains. I don't think it's going to achieve a great deal, to be truthful. They're trying to stop the flooding, but I just don't think that's going to happen. And what we're doing now is we're approaching the top of Caltula. You'll see where we went round the bend earlier on. I'll show it to you when we get there. But we've got a few nice places here. We've got Pepper and Salt restaurant up ahead on the left hand side. Definitely worth a bulk taxi from the city out here. Here it is here. You're talking 60 baht and a bulk in there. There you go, Pepper and Salt. Very, very nice food indeed. And if you're coming out here solo, then you will be interested in where we are right now. On the right hand side here, we've got Pinky's Bar, you've got the Full Moon Bar, you've got the Birdcage. Who remembers the Birdcage in all its glory? If you know what I'm on about, you know in there. If you don't know what I'm on about, then you missed out. But that's the Birdcage. This is new, the Bunny Bar, that's a new bar. Looks like a new bar there being built, or a new building. Across here, you've got the Barbecue Puri Lamb. Next door, you've got One Love. There are quite a few bars here. This one here, the Samoan. Samoan's a very popular place. Normally have about 10, 15 girls, and that's normally popular to go in there, Samoan. Over here, you've got this place called the Green Stop, which is latching onto that stuff. You know, the old the wacky-backy stuff. Not my cup of tea. I've got no idea what it's on about. Siembri's there if you're on your expat food. And I'll tell you what I am. I'm going to have a bit of a moan now. I'll tell you why. Now, you may or may not remember this area here. Let me pull over a little bit. Right, here we go. Now you may or may not remember this area here. Now when we were doing the food handouts for the 3 months that we did it, we did a food handout every Thursday for months. There was a family living there under cardboard roofs and crap. And we managed to buy them a nice tent, and we gave them food every week. We really tried our best to take care of them. And the landlord came in and booted them out. He said, I'm gonna make something, you've gotta leave. Well, that was months ago, months and months ago. And they've done nothing with it, look at it. So they basically evicted a family of 4 people that had virtually nothing anyway and done nothing with it. You know, I don't know. And they weren't doing no harm. You know, they were just sat there in a little wigwam thing, and we bought them a big waterproof tent because they were getting wet when it rained. They were doing no harm to anybody, but no, he evicted them. All right, so over here you've got the new Secrets bar. Another girly bar. You've got Castro Gym. If you like your fitness, this is, in my opinion, just my opinion, one of the best gyms over here. It really is fantastic. And there, remember we went down the side of that building, the Dark Siders, remember? I said to you early on. So we've just gone around a big loop. And what we'll do then to finish off is we'll go down Kautalo. And there you have it. You've seen around this side of the area. And incidentally, when you're talking about the price of property, and how it ranges. So this place here is the Siam Royal View. Oh, that's a bit of a risky one. And there you are, Siam Royal View. Prices starting from 45 million baht. 45 million baht, boys. What a load of money that is. And apparently it's cheap to live out here. Mind you, I guess that same style of house back in the home countries would be far more expensive than 45 million. What's a million? A million baht's 25 grand. So 4 million baht is 100 grand. So 45, that's about £1 million. Yeah, why didn't I just do that the easy way? It's £1 million, isn't it? So for £1 million, you're going to get yourself a big bad boy in there. Holland Tulip, sadly, this one's had a bit of a kick in. It used to be very popular, but it's closed down now, which is a shame. Beautiful hot day today. Really, really nice. All right, so what we'll do, I'll tell you what, I've noticed the time now, we're banging on a bit. I'm sure most of you are asleep by now. Anyway, let's get down to the booze lounge and we'll finish off at the booze lounge. That's a good place to finish. And we'll call that the last location. And this is a very popular market. I'm going there quite a lot, getting my food in there. Very, very busy of an evening. I think I'm going to stop somewhere and get a drink. I'm absolutely gasping. Right, here we are, booze lounge up ahead on the left. Let's call it a day here. Pop in the booze lounge. That's another popular bar over here on Soi Kautalo. And yeah, go in there, go say hello to Lyndon, he's the owner, nice guy. Pop in there, a few girls in there, pool table, etc. Okay. Man, it's hot. I'll be moaning in about a week's time when it's raining. All right, so there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, it's just a little bit of a look around the other side of the city, over here on the east side, the dark side of Pattaya. Hopefully you found that interesting, and I will bring some more stuff. I'll go over to Waiyai and a few other places. I'm going to go off and do other places outside the city. I'm going to head over to Rayong and stuff, so bear with me, that's coming soon. And yeah, let's just see where we go for it. If there is anywhere you'd like me to cover, please let me know. Drop me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and I'll do my very best to get out there and get it covered. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out Discord, 17,600 members in there now, all with the love of this wonderful city. It's all completely free in there. Have a look, jump in there. There's lots of stuff, rooms, photos, videos, you name it, it's all in there. Have a look, there's a link in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, the work I do, there is a link in the description below. Membership starts from as little as 89 pence a month. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.